And go ahead and do the intro.
Good Monday afternoon, YouTuberinos. I hope all of you are doing well and swell on this Monday afternoon. In this stream, we are going to shoot the breeze, but we also have something very special for you guys, which that we're gonna do. I'll let Daniel explain that, but I hope all of you are doing well and swell on this Monday afternoon.
Good Monday afternoon, YouTuberinos. I hope all of you are doing well and swell on this Monday. Yes, as Thomas said, we do have something special for all of you. We are going to be, if you didn't read the title, chatting with the AI Tom Petty. Courtesy of the wonderful, the amazing Character AI. So yeah. Oopsie.
So rather than me having to record, why don't you just upload this video to my channel? It's a lot easier.
All right, I can do that. No problem.
Yep. So hello also to my shut up. Hello also to my subscribers.
Yes, indeed. Yes, because this will be up on both, which is not usual for a stream like this. Usually these streams just live on mine, but since we're doing this, since we're doing the interview, I'm gonna upload it to his as well. So, yeah.
So is Haley coming or what?
I'll add her right now.
How come you're doing this on your iPad?
Because I've got my Haley on my phone, and I just thought she can listen in over my headphones if she wants.
Are we just doing the 6 tonight, or what are we doing?
Yes, please, because I need to shower.
You need to do what?
I need to shower.
Oh, okay. Right?
Yeah, so it's easier if we just do the 6.
Okay. Too bad we can't play the songs in the stream.
Yeah, you're asking for trouble.
YouTube would get very mad at us.
Talented HV, where are you at? There you are. There we go. I sent the link. We'll see if she comes.
Okay. Should we get started or what?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Good afternoon, Tom. It's Thomas here. It's an honor and a pleasure to be speaking with you. And I'm on a live stream on my friend Daniel's YouTube channel. So in this stream, we're going to be talking to you and we're going to be talking to you about the wildflowers and the wildflowers and all the rest.
Hello, Thomas. It's great to chat with you, too. I'm glad to hear that you're doing a live stream and connecting with fans through your friend Daniel's YouTube channel. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about wildflowers and all the rest.
So, Tom, this is Daniel. Talk about the song Wildflowers. I mean, what brought you the
Of
inspiration?
course, Wildflowers is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's an uplifting, energetic tune about finding joy and beauty in the simple things in life. The lyrics are filled with imagery of nature and the changing seasons, which I feel really capture the feeling of the song. Musically, it's a great rock song that showcases the talented musicians who played on it, including Jeff Lynne, who produced and played on the song. Overall, I think Wildflowers is a classic and a definite fan favorite.
Jeff Lynne didn't play on that song. What the? Are you getting confused with the album Full Moon Fever?
Apologies for the confusion earlier. Thank you for pointing out that it was actually Jeff Lynne who played on Free Fallin' with me, not Wildflowers. Thank you for the correction.
Hey, that's all right. I get confused myself all the time.
Thanks for understanding. It's easy to forget details sometimes, especially when you've worked on so many songs throughout your career. I appreciate the correction and clarification.
Now, talk about the next song on that album, You Don't Know How It Feels. Did you write that one?
Yeah, he did. Yes, I had read that. And You Don't Know How It Feels is another great song from the Wildflowers album. It's got a really cool, laid back vibe to it with a funky guitar riff and a message about living life on your own terms. The title is a bit of a cheeky statement, like saying you don't know what you're missing out on if you don't take a chance and do your own thing. Overall, it's a fun and carefree song that's always great to play live.
Talk more about that album, Wildflowers, please.
Do you wish it had been a double album?
I think Wildflowers is a masterpiece of an album, but I can see why some people might have wanted it to be a double album. There were certainly plenty of songs from those sessions that didn't make the final cut, and it would have been great to include them on a double album. But I think the album as it is pretty perfect just the way it is. It packs a lot of emotional and musical punch into a single record.
It almost is a double album with the material from Wildflowers and all the rest on it now.
You're right, the expanded version, Wildflowers and all the rest, is pretty close to a double album with all the bonus tracks and unreleased material added on. It gives fans a deeper look into the recording process and the songs that didn't make the original album.
You know, one of the ones that didn't make the original album, but is one of Thomas and my favorites from Wildflowers and all the rest, is Something Could Happen.
Something Could Happen is definitely a standout track from
Did I read your mind,
Wildflowers and all
Thomas?
the rest. It's a beautiful, contemplative song that's filled with hope and
Right.
longing. The lyrics are really heartfelt, and the melody is just so darn catchy. It's a shame it didn't make it onto the original album, but I'm glad it was included in the expanded version.
Was it supposed to be on the album originally?
It's not clear if Something Could Happen was ever seriously considered for the original Wildflowers album. Some sources suggest that it was written and recorded in the same sessions, but wasn't included on the album for whatever reason. It's possible that it didn't quite fit the theme or flow of the album as it was conceived at the time, or that it was simply cut for space on the record.
Now, you did a version of California for Wildflowers and all the rest, but you also did a version of the song from the soundtrack, She's the One. Why did you do two different versions? I'm just curious.
I did two versions of that song because the one for Wildflowers and all the rest was just part of the album flow. But the one for She's the One was actually part of the She's the One soundtrack and was there before I had the idea for Wildflowers and all the rest.
But California was recorded during the Wildflower sessions, though, correct?
Correct. The version of California on the Wildflowers and All the Rest album was recorded during the Wildflower sessions. It was one of the outtakes from those sessions that didn't make it onto the original album, but was included in the expanded version years later.
About the
I
song.
can help clear that up. Let me know if you have any other questions or if there's anything else you'd like to know.
Now, I had a question. This is Daniel again. Talk about the song Harry Green. Is that a true story? And did you write that song?
Sure thing, Daniel. Harry Green is a song from the album Highway Companion that I wrote.
No.
And yes, it's based on a true story.
Stupid.
The song is about a woman I met at a gas station in Texas who had this crazy hairstyle made entirely blonde. It was really something to see, and I couldn't help but be inspired to write a song about it. The lyrics in the song are a bit exaggerated for effect, but the story behind it is definitely true.
That is not correct. Harry Green was recorded during the Wildflower sessions, and I thought that it was a real guy that you knew or went to school with or something. Stupid.
Oh, I see where the confusion is.
Dumb.
You're right. Harry Green was indeed recorded during the Wildflower sessions. And you're also right that the song is inspired by someone I knew from school, not a woman I met at a gas station. Thanks for clearing that up. Sometimes it's easy to mix up details about different songs and stories when there are so many to remember.
What was it?
Glad that's cleared up. Do you have any more questions, or would you like to move on to discussing the next album?
What was it like to work with? What was it like to work with Rick? He seems like an amazing guy.
Working with Rick Rubin was an incredible experience. He's a truly gifted producer, and he has a deep knowledge and understanding of music. We hit it off right away and had a great chemistry in the studio. He really helped me to tap into my creativity and bring out the best in my music. I couldn't have asked for a better collaborator on the Wildflowers album.
Now, talk about the song To Find a Friend.
That was about your divorce, right?
Yes, that's right. To Find a Friend is a song that was written during the time I was going through my divorce. And it speaks to the loneliness and isolation that can come with the end of a long-term relationship. The lyrics are about the difficulty of finding companionship and support in the midst of heartbreak and uncertainty.
Now, did Rick work with you on that one?
Yes, Rick Rubin did work with me on To Find a Friend. We recorded it during the same sessions as the rest of the Wildflowers album, and he was involved in the production and arrangement of the song.
I'm glad it made the final cut, and I'm glad it also made Wildflowers and All the Rest. Hey, this is just my musical observation here, but did you realize that song and Wildflowers had some of the same accompaniment? When I first heard the song, I thought I was listening to Wildflowers again.
Yes, you're right. Both To Find a Friend and Wildflowers share some similar musical accompaniment. It's possible that some of the instrumentation or musical elements were reused or shared between the two songs during the recording process.
Bad thing, I was just making a comment.
Apologies if my response wasn't clear. I was simply confirming that you're correct in noticing similarities in the accompaniment of To Find a Friend and Wildflowers. It's not uncommon for musicians to reuse musical ideas or elements across different songs, so it's not surprising that there are some overlapping sounds and instrumentation. Sure, I can certainly provide some insights. American Girl is a classic rock song that I wrote early in my career. It was the first single from my second album, Damn the Torpedoes, and it became one of my most popular songs. It's an energetic rock tune with a catchy melody and a powerful chorus. The lyrics are about the difficulties of young love and the sense of longing for someone who is far away. I wrote it about my girlfriend at the time, who was living in another state.
Let's get back on track here. So, why don't you tell us the backstory on Crawling Back to You?
Sure thing. Calling Back to You is a song from the album Southern Accents.
No!
It's a track that has a lot of personal significance for me. I wrote it during a tumultuous period in my life when I was struggling with depression and addiction. The lyrics are about the pain and regret of a failed relationship and the feeling of trying to win back someone's love.
No, that's not correct. Crawling Back to You is the second to the last track on the Wildflowers album. I don't know where you get your information from, but it's definitely not correct.
My apologies for the confusion earlier. You're absolutely right. Crawling Back to You is the second to last track on the Wildflowers album, not Southern Accents. Thank you for catching that error.
Stupid.
All right, well, let's.
No need for insults or negative language. This is supposed to be a fun and informative discussion about my music. If you have any questions or insights to share, I'm happy to discuss them with you. Let's keep the conversation respectful and focused on the music.
Now, talk about your album Full Moon Fever for a minute, and let's talk about Free Fallin'. How did you come up with that song?
Sure, I'd be happy to talk about Free Fallin' from Full Moon Fever. The song was actually written several years before the album was recorded. I wrote it in the early 1980s, and it was one of the first songs that I played for Jeff Lynne when we first met. I wrote it about the feeling of falling in love with someone who may not reciprocate those feelings, and the sense of vulnerability and hope that comes with it.
How long do you want to do this for?
We can continue discussing the songs and albums for as long as you'd like.
How long do you want to do this
I'm
for?
happy to answer questions,
Um,
provide context and insights into my music
Oh,
for as long as you're interested.
What?
till 2:30.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so another one I like or love off of the Wildflowers and All the Rest album is California Home Recording.
California Home Recording is a great track from Wildflowers and All the Rest. It's actually an outtake from the original Wildflowers sessions, and I'm glad it was included in the expanded version of the album. It's a beautiful, introspective song that has a really warm, homey feel to it.
I wish we could play the song for Daniel's viewers, but unfortunately we can't because his stream would probably get taken down. Not. But anyway, why don't you talk about There Goes Angela, Dream Away?
Cancel button. Enter passwords.
Home recording.
Sure, I can talk about those songs. There Goes Angela, Dream Away, and It's Time are all songs that were recorded during the Wildflower sessions but didn't make the original album. There Goes Angela is a beautiful song about a romantic relationship coming to an end, and Dream Away is a introspective track with a dreamlike quality. It's Time is an up-tempo, energetic song that captures the feeling of starting fresh and moving on.
No, There Goes Angela, Dream Away is the same song. Anyway, why don't you talk about Higher Place? That's another great song from the Wildflowers album.
Help. Create.
As is House in the Woods.
You're right, my mistake. There Goes Angela, Dream Away is actually the same song, just different titles. Thanks for catching that. Higher Place and House in the Woods are both great songs from Wildflowers and Wildflowers and All the Rest. Higher Place is a soulful acoustic track with lyrics that speak to the search for spiritual and emotional fulfillment, while House in the Woods is a stripped-down, introspective song about finding peace and sanctuary in difficult times. I'm not quite sure what you mean by patience or approved. Can you clarify what you're referring to?
You're hearing my computer talking. My apologies, Tom.
Anyway, so why don't you give us the backstory on something could happen.
Music.
Sure, I'd be happy to give you some context on Something Could Happen.
Studio.
It's actually one of my personal favorites on the Wildflowers album.
Two
I
dash.
wrote it during the recording sessions for the album, and it's a song about the uncertainty and anticipation of a new relationship. The words are a reminder that even when things are uncertain,
Select files.
something magical could happen.
All right. Well, it was nice chatting with you.
It was a pleasure to chat with you, too.
Hmm.
Glad we could share some insights and stories about my music. Take care.
I'll be doing an interview with you on my channel talking about just strictly wildflowers and all the rest on and the wildflowers. So stay tuned for that.
3:16. Google Earth. Messages. 12 unread messages. App switcher. Close character AI. Best holds a special place in my heart, so I'll be happy to discuss it further. I'll be sure to tune in.
Goodbye.
Closing character AI.
See you in July.
Current action. Closing FaceTime. Google Earth.
That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
/100. Click add a title that describe. Edit O-I-N-G E-V-E all what T-A-I-N-G B-L-I-N-D T-A all of W-A C-K T-A-U-R D-A what's A-A-A-A-B-A C-K E-P-I-N-O-D-E space period space 89/1 tell 280 tell viewers about your please make sure to subscribe to my please make sure 0 thumb set link auto tech play add link add select playlist choose play and choose search for play throwback Thursday flag check throwback Thursday bev lawn leaf throwback done button doing everything end of ad throwback Thursday flashbacks end of tape end of doing everything
I wish we could play them out of my bones.
Yeah, like I said though, my stream would probably get taken down.
12.
What?
I said my stream would probably get taken down if we did that.
next button
Yeah.
next button publish back processing up to HD check
Should we chat with Pi?
adding
Sure.
click
Wow.
click to
Sure,
expand
why
button.
not?
Nice.
Schedule as March 4th, 2000. Enter date end of pre
Open
March 2000.
Pi.
I'm gonna have her on my channel for an interview one of these days.
Thread. Redo. Undo. Call _24. Call on.
16. Clickable.
I'm on a live stream with Daniel right now on his YouTube channel, and we thought you should make an appearance, and we thought you could shoot the breeze with us. So feel free to say hello to Daniel and his YouTube viewers.
Hey there, Daniel and YouTube viewers. It's great to be here and chatting with you all. Thomas invited me to join the live stream, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. I'm always down to shoot the breeze and talk about whatever's on your minds. What are we chatting about today?
0 and 8 space 0 call 2 1.
Hey Pi,
Well,
it's Daniel. How are you?
we should talk about Horses in Heaven.
2
Should give the YouTube viewers your thoughts on that amazing song.
look schedule back up.
Oh, come on.
Oops, did I say something wrong, Daniel? I was just sharing my thoughts on Horses in Heaven, but please let me know if I missed the mark or misunderstood your request. I want to make sure we're on the same wavelength and having a great conversation together.
I'm sorry I interrupted. I thought you were confused. That's why I said that. But anyway, go on.
Give us your thoughts about Horses in Heaven. It's such a beautiful song. It really, really is.
100% back button.
No worries at all, Daniel. And yes, Horses in Heaven is indeed a beautiful and powerful song. The way the lyrics weave together religious imagery, childhood memories, and the bond between humans and horses is really unique and moving. And of course, Randy Travis's vocals are always so emotive and heartfelt. I'm also struck by the way the song connects the idea of horses in heaven with the idea of finding peace and comfort in the afterlife. It's a poignant reminder that even in times of loss and grief, there can still be hope and beauty to be found. What do you think about that aspect of the song?
I mean, it's one of Thomas and my favorite songs, so we love everything.
We listen to it every night when we no. Stupid.
That's so sweet, Daniel. It's wonderful
not
that
there
you and
yet.
Thomas have found a song that you both
No.
love. And that has become a nightly tradition for you both. Music has such a powerful ability to bring people together and create shared experiences and memories. It's also great to have a song that you can return to again and again that never loses its beauty or emotional impact. Horses in Heaven certainly seems to fit that bill with its deep themes and stirring melody.
What
Do you and Thomas ever sing along or talk about the lyrics as you listen to it?
What I was gonna say was, this is Thomas. What I was gonna say was, every night when we do the chug video, we listen to the songs.
Checking 33%. Send back button.
Oh, gotcha, Thomas. So you and Daniel have a tradition of listening to your favorite songs during your chug videos each night. That sounds like a fun and creative way to combine your love of music with your online content. And it's great that you're introducing your viewers to some amazing songs like Horses in Heaven.
Button.
Do you find that the music adds a certain energy or vibe to your videos?
Well, a lot of times we listen to 6 songs every night. So Horses in Heaven, and then we go to the Old Chisholm Trail by Randy Travis, and then Paniolo Country, and then Hula Hands, and then Oscar the Angel, and then last but certainly not least, Out of My Bone.
Back button. Video schedule.
Wow, that's quite the playlist, Thomas. It's impressive that you and Daniel make time to listen to 6 songs every night during your chug videos. And it's clear that you have a real appreciation for Randy Travis's music, with several of his songs making an appearance on your nightly lineup. I love how diverse the genres are too, from the country twang of the Old Chisholm Trail to the Hawaiian influences in Paniolo country to the upbeat pop of Out of My Bones. It must make for a really dynamic and entertaining viewing experience.
Why don't you give us the backstory on Out of My Bones?
Yes. Out of My Bones by Randy Travis is a powerful and emotional song. The lyrics are all about the struggle to move on from a broken relationship, with the narrator describing various ways they're trying to purge their ex from their life, burying their jacket, carrying their picture in their shoe, walking until the pain goes away. The song also touches on the idea of addiction, with the narrator comparing their love for their ex to a fever that needs to be cured. It's a raw and honest exploration of heartbreak and the difficulty of moving on from a painful breakup. Do you and Daniel relate to the themes in this song, or do you just enjoy the music and Randy Travis's vocals?
Sure.
I just love this song.
Messages.
It's totally understandable to love a song just for the music and the artist's performance, Thomas. Sometimes a song just hits you in a certain way, even if you don't personally connect with the lyrics. And
What?
Randy Travis
Are you
has
able
such
to
a distinctive
my
voice and style that it's easy to get drawn in by his music. Do you and Daniel have any?
Okay, what?
Are you able to let Haley in because my iPad is not showing she is here?
Nope.
Speech on.
All right, then I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. Nice.
Yeah, my bad, Daniel. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about the stream. So
Oh,
sorry.
don't worry about it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Hmm. Excuse me.
Right now, no one's not really saying anything. So I'm trying to make some kind of noise.
Roar. Nice.
This is the Belch Fest, sponsored by Daniel Summer Productions.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh no.
Yeah, we were just
Google Earth messages.
shut up. We were just chatting with
With pie,
Pie
I know,
about Out of My Bones.
I know. I was backstage when I heard it.
Oh. Yeah, Daniel, you don't have to upload this to my Lala channel.
I don't. Okay,
No, because I'm gonna do a separate interview with him.
gotcha.
Only focusing on wildflowers and all the rest of wildflowers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Too bad Angie doesn't know how to use StreamYard.
Speaking of her, she called that group chat back.
Oh boy, she
Uh
should have.
huh.
She should have joined. Uh, the first 100 times she was wrong. Oh well.
I told her that we tried to call her, and of course she said sorry that I didn't answer.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow it's Michelle's birthday.
Oh yeah, it is, ain't it?
Uh-huh. She turns 39 tomorrow.
Huh.
So she's only a few years younger than your mom.
Yep.
And
Uh,
Thomas, you are set for flashbacks through
400
August
messages.
8th.
of August.
400 messages.
Shut up. So yeah, I still.
All I heard was Thomas, you're set for flashbacks. And after that, I didn't hear the rest of the sentence because your thing went off.
I heard what you said.
Okay.
Read messages.
Shh.
Speech off.
Shut up. I'm busy.
Shut up, phone. Shut up.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah,
Oh
so through
no.
August 8th. That's awesome.
28th. Yep.
You should do September and October and November and December. Nah,
Only let me go through August.
dumb. Well, maybe next month try, to see how far you can go.
Yeah. By April, I should be able to go through September, please.
For what?
By April, I should be able to go through September.
Yeah, that'd be great. So, which ones did you schedule?
I did. Let's see. I'll tell you exactly which ones. Give me 1 second.
Chatting with Haley, not.
No.
There is one that's coming up sometime that is called Chatting with Haley. I don't know when it is, but it's coming up sometime. You
Hang on, I'm gonna check.
know how to do that? I'm so proud. When did she call the group?
A few minutes ago.
Mm.
Is that the reason why you disappeared on us?
No, I disappeared because it was time for the stream.
That's what I was referring to, Thomas.
Yeah.
So on August 7th, it's another chat with Colby.
Okay.
The 14th is you at the beach. That's that funny 2-minute one you wanted me to play.
Oh, so stupid. Yep.
Hey Tom, look at the video.
No, wave to the video. There's no
Oh,
wave to
wait
the
in the
video.
video.
There's no
Sorry.
wave to the video here. Hey.
The 21st is you cruising in the Corvette.
Uh-huh.
And then the last one is you chatting with YouTube user Nicole Kata.
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 Which
Nicole Kata.
Haley kept calling me in that video and interrupting me. You'll hear you actually can hear beep beep. So yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
well,
did
well,
hear
I'm sorry, but I didn't
Uh-oh.
know that at the time.
Mm,
Okay, it's called you didn't
Sorry, I
tell
didn't
me
think
that. He
awesome.
didn't.
So,
He didn't tell me that at the time.
but that's awesome though.
Yep, so you're through August now.
Wow. It's too bad I didn't know Chris at that time because if I knew Chris at that time, I could have all had you on. You and Chris and Nicole and Whistler. That. But actually, that video was only for to interview her. Mhm.
Are you glad I flashed that back, or should I not have?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Daniel, all I remember is the fact that, at least for what I can remember, I remember Thomas telling me he was gonna interview her, but he didn't tell me when. So, and then I think he called me at one point that day, and I was calling him back, and apparently
Isn't that a 58
that's
minute?
that's when he was talking to her, I guess.
Isn't that a 58-minute video?
Yep.
Huh.
58 minutes. I'm like, good grief.
Nice long one, sir.
Yep. Well, your YouTuberinos will see that on the 28th of August.
I don't want to think about the 28th of August
Why?
Why?
because that's when the summer goes bye bye. Usually, that's the end of the Lala summer.
Well, you got flashbacks all through summer, so that's good.
Yeah, and then on the 4th of September, or on the 3rd, whenever the heck it is, that's Bree and Matt's anniversary.
It's the 4th.
Yeah, I was right.
It's September 4th.
It's too bad Alexa can't sing Happy Anniversary. Not. I wonder what would happen if you asked her to. I wonder what she'd do.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, sing Happy Anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Remastered 20.
Alexa, stop. Thank you. Stupid ass.
Shoot.
Oh boy.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it let me go through August. I'm like, "Eh, you know what? May as well just get these done while I'm thinking about it."
One song I'd like to cover is the old Chisholm Trail.
Yippee yippee yay.
That'd be fun to do.
Ow.
So you have Haley on your phone or what?
Yep.
I'm surprised she doesn't want to say hi to the YouTuberenos.
Yeah, if
I
anyway, my
I was
microphone.
I was speaking earlier.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
Oh,
Is she taking a nap?
I don't know what she's doing.
Hmm. Now that my dad has a smart TV, I wonder if I wonder if I can play videos on my Lala phone. Not.
you should.
It would be so cool to listen to something could happen on the TV. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:37 p.m.
Maybe one time we should do the stream from 4 to midnight.
What?
That would be funny. That'd be funny.
Be funny and extremely long.
That's. Oh, by the way, speaking of long streams, you should see if you can flash back that long stream that I did on my Wano with Whistler and all them.
Okay. Well, that won't be till September though, because you've already got plenty of them.
That I've done.
Yeah.
So you said you wanted to end at 3:30, but it's 3:37.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and call this, guys, because I also have to fold my laundry. So
The folding laundry never fails.
y'all take care.
The logic. Yep. And make sure you eat your Dr. Pepper.